Do your bills overwhelm you?
Yeah?
Do you sometimes forget when your bills are due?
Yes?
Do you sometimes have to pay late fees?
Yeah.
Are you ready to make a change so this never happens to you
Of
again?
course.
Well, let's go.
Let's do this. Wait a minute. Who are you?
Don't worry about that right now.
But of all the things that we should have been taught in school, this is probably one of the most important.
Let's say that we have somebody that gets paid $3,300 each month. And here are their expenses. So we got their fixed expenses like their rent, and then we have some other expenses here like utilities, which sometimes fluctuates, so you want to go to the higher end. And then you have their variable expenses, so things that change are always different. So the first time you make your spending plan, you always want to start out with your bills because that's the easiest to know. So since we're starting with the bills, let's go ahead and enter that into our template. Okay, so here's our money template. It's like a control panel because it gives us control over our money. So if you want me to send you this, just comment spending plan and I'll send it right over to you. So here we got part 1, which is the income, and part 2, which is expenses. So let's say we got paid and it's our salary. We get paid the first of the month and we got paid $3,300. And you can see that it totals out. And if you have a spouse or partner, you would just put their information here and the total for both is going to be down here. But let's just say this person is a single person, so just one salary. And if you have other streams of income, you can put that down here as well. So that's pretty much it for the income. That's pretty straightforward. Now going down here to expenses, part 2. As you can see here, we have the 4 categories that I mentioned, very neat, and also some examples of what can go in each category. So first one is bills, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill that out. That was on the other sheet. And there we go. It looks white because I copied and pasted. Okay. And here in the bottom is the total of all bills / debt payments. We go pretty much from left to right. Start off with bills and then go to the next one over, which is needs. And the really cool thing that I just added is after you fill in all the bills and you get your total, automatically it lets you know how much money you have left to spend. So out of this $1,540, you can allocate a specific amount to groceries and then gasoline / transportation. And for groceries, I lump in there hygiene products and household products like paper towels, cleaner, and stuff like that. Okay, so here are numbers for groceries and gas. If you don't know your numbers, go back to the previous month's bank statement so you can get an approximate amount. And it doesn't have to be perfect. This is constantly going to be changing. And then you get your total here automatically populated. Go to the next category and it tells you how much you have left to spend. So we have $1,000 left. Okay, so here are numbers for eating out, entertainment, and unexpected. If you don't know yours, once again, go back to your bank statement and the total is there. And now the final column, and this is how much we have left to save, $300. And you can allocate some of that $300 towards an emergency fund or investing. I wouldn't suggest investing until you have at least $1,000 in emergency fund. So let's just put the whole $300 here. All right, boom, there we go. And this right here auto populates by itself, so you do not have to type anything in here. But when you're done allocating all the money, you want this number to be the same as this number. You want every dollar to be accounted for. Okay, and that's pretty much it. This is how you give each dollar a job. So if you get paid once a month, this is pretty much the only template you need. And then after that comes tracking, so you can really stay on top of your money. However, if you get paid multiple times a month, you're still going to want to use this default monthly spending plan, but we're going to use another template so that way you can budget with each paycheck. And that way we can see here the bills and we'll know exactly what to do with each paycheck. It's wonderful. I go over that in another video. If you want this template, just comment spending plan down below and I'll send you this ready to plug and play.
Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, God bless.